Hey Pisces, welcome to your general love read. This is going to be for the end of January into the middle of February, okay? And that's so that we are pulling in the energy from this beginning of Mercury retrograde, which is why I cannot talk. We're in pre-shadow, through the full moon into the month, okay? To see what you are bringing into manifestation. All right, for those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am an intuitive. That noise was Oliver. Oliver the little gun. And so some of what you get from me, you may find in the reading isn't traditional tarot. Okay, and so I do want you to know that it's okay to only take what feels light for you and leave the rest. We are doing, okay, a little bit of a different read today, only because Spirit wanted a gajillion decks out surrounding me today. So my desk has gotten smaller. So we will see how it goes, all right? This is a general read. Roles could be reverse. It could be third-party situation, not your own. The energy is timeless, so you may come on to this reading in July and find that it's your reading. As well, don't try to take things that don't fit as yours. At the end of the reading, you have an option of either joining the Patreon community, or there's also a link to go to Patreon and get the video, or to Vimeo and get the video there. Okay, so you have options. So let's go ahead. I like to pull for the collective from my personally channeled deck before we get started, so that if the rest of the reading ends up not being for you, you've gotten some energy from Spirit. Okay, so Spirit is guiding you to stay in present moment, okay? Some of you are just, thinking ahead, like wishing ahead, and not staying in the present moment. And present moment is where we manifest from, okay? So Spirit is saying, keep yourself in present moment, okay? I will guide you when it is time for something to be created. All right, when you are in present moment, you will get those clues, those cues, so to speak, and then Spirit will send you to the next spot that you need to kind of be in. All right, the intention here for the reading is abundance. So there is some magic coming forward to you. You could have just smudged your house from what they are showing me here. Or bought some sort of new incense, but they're also really showing me you sitting on top of this book. So you could be learning something new, and it's really going to bring in a lot of abundance for you. The lessons here of alchemy are dream and change. So dream. The alchemical composition is you are working through the challenges of your situation or in higher realms. Quantified as, I can communicate with my desires when I close my eyes tonight. So some of you might be, that book might be a dream journal. You might be writing down those dreams. You also get change. The alchemical composition of change is you are attempting to change your future, living in the energy of the past. Quantified as, I am still stuck thinking about what happened in the past. And that could be, for those of you, not all of you, but that could be what Visualize is about. It could really be trying to guide you to say, listen, quit thinking about the past, because you're being stuck there. So let's go ahead and pull some cards. Okay, we're going to pull out the overview here. King of Cups. So a lot of love, a lot of understanding. In the past here, you have Two of Cups. Current energy, all right, is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And for the future potential outcome, you've got the Nine of Swords with the Strength card. All right, so overall energy, I do feel like you have a lot of love available to you. Some of that could be your own self-love, but with the fish here, it's showing that things are starting to come together where you're not having to ask for what you seek in heartfelt energies, and there's a lot of blessings coming forward. In the past, you may have recognized a connection here, coming to union with someone. For some of you, I feel like it was a rekindling. For others, this was brand new love that came forward. But you're currently feeling a little bit unsecure. Okay, the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It could be not getting love like the Queen of Cups, but it's about growth. You could feel like there's not a lot of growth potential here that you are seeing with this person, and that could really be bothering you. Future energy, the Nine of Swords here with strength. You could be overthinking how much like energy you need to put in to kind of like bring this person back to you, or even to walk away from this person. But let's go ahead and, which one do you want? This one? Okay, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Let's clarify. Tell me about King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, if you are considered the divine masculine in your relationship, which can be the female or the male, we've got the energy of putting effort in, like healing, and I see that it's crossed by, like this is everything that has ever been wanted in this relationship. All of a sudden, there it is. You are trying to seek some sort of clarity as to, you know, you might have some sort of like strange sort of judgment as to why is this suddenly changed? Okay, what is so different? And that could be old wounding that you're holding on to, because you're really surprised. That's like kind of a breaking point here of not understanding, how did we arrive at this place? Okay, you're just confused. Now, in the past here, yeah, I feel that you were just about to give up hope. And all of a sudden, union comes along here. You feel like you didn't have to do a whole lot. And now you are, okay? There is this sort of, the mask came off, and there was this revival for some of you. But I do feel that there was still a little ego at play in this. And now we have the Empress. So the Empress sitting there going, well, okay, this is kind of what I wanted. And here comes, you know, this strong being towards you. What is the name? It's in my head, but as soon as it's in my head, it's gone again. Can you say it again? Sergio something or other. Okay, the guy who, like in the, it's like a Shakespearean, I believe, play where you've got the guy behind the bush, like whispering to the other guy. It almost feels like, okay, your person here could have been watching videos or reading books and getting tips about, this is how you make the connection. And so it may seem a little odd to you that this person is like suddenly all there and in and everything. But it's almost like you're kind of falling in love with the book or the video or this sort of fake energy. Queen of Pentacles. Feeling stuck in this space. And for some of you, it could be a job. It could be the idea of, moving, physically moving. I'm getting some sort of class at school that you just cannot stand. For a small amount of you, it actually could be this connection. I don't feel like that's what this is, though. But I feel like you feel stuck in something, and you're really not, because that's a very small little stream. If you see that, you just have to turn around and then jump across it, but you aren't willing to. And maybe there's something you can't see on the other side of it, because I know a friend of mine just went out on a lake and went to go ice fishing, and their Samsung Galaxy S10 now has had a beautiful Viking funeral. All right. So there is the King of Cups. The King of Cups here, partially standing very majestically in these emotions. And it's a calm amount of emotions. So they don't seem too worried about it. But there is an underlying frustration, I feel like, on your part, that you feel like this person is making some sort of jabs towards you. Again, I don't know. We'll have to clarify that. Future energy. Okay, you could be healing and leaving this person behind. Going your own way a little while. Trying to take some time away. Maybe it's not on purpose. Maybe you have to travel for your job, or they have to travel for your job, and you're wondering how things are going to, how they're going to work, stay together when this person starts traveling or you start traveling. There's a little bit of a, a sadness, this mourning here over the ending of the way things have been. And as much as people have complained, I think we are going to see a lot of that as, these vaccines roll out and life slowly starts getting back to normal, which I think is probably going to take about 18 months to get any sort of real normalcy back. You've been in a bubble, and that's going to change. And you might feel the need here to spy on this person. See if they are taking their love anywhere else. Yeah, trying to look into the future. And doing that may cause, I feel like the lightning strike here that could take down that branch on that tower. So I'm going to use my deck that I call the Dreamscape deck, since we're moving into that full moon. See what you're not seeing that's below the surface in all of this. So why are you looking for clarity? The Moon Chariot. Because in the past, things seem to move well, either for you in other situations or with this person. And you don't know if you can trust it with the Six of Wands. There is an energy of deception and this fear of letting the genie out of the bottle. Yeah, we've got that Five of Wands here. This is old energy that you feel stuck and trapped in, that could be keeping you in this space. But you feel like you've waited a long time for this. And you're not going to totally open yourself up if you aren't sure that this person is coming in the way that you want them to. Because we have this I feel like this is the Page of Wands. It's the dreamer. Very happy, but the fish, which is a Pisces, right? You're Pisces. The fish is not in very much water there. So you do feel a little uncomfortable, all right, about the situation. So what was the deception here in the past? Okay, it could have been the stability. And there's the Five of Cups. Perhaps you or this person come from a not so great home life as children. And with the Four of Swords, some of the messages that you get misconstrued, or vice versa, because there's this, you know, it's almost like the telephone game, and the electrical circuits aren't quite aligned because everything hasn't been healed to allow this message to come through the way that it was truly meant to come through. And this person is a little bit like Jekyll and Hyde. So I feel like when they're following the program, they come through really aligned, but there still was this great distance sort of between the two of you, no matter how you were connected. And I feel like you were very emotionally connected to this person, whether you are the man or the woman in this, or the woman and the woman, or the man and the man, doesn't matter. Whoever you are in this situation, you feared having to protect your virtue in some sort of way. Protect yourself from this person coming in and stepping over boundaries with you. So in the current energy here, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. You are perhaps thinking about walking away from this person. Why? You're not really sure what they're doing. You're not really getting the clarity that you feel you want. You're trying to figure out how do you balance out everything. And the truth here is that the way you balance it is by healing that inner child. There could be a possibility that there's something going on with this person and they've pulled back. Five of Pentacles, and you have this sinking feeling that things are going back to how they were in the past, or that things are repeating themselves for you. And so you've stepped out of the emotions to try to figure out how to move forward. So they've pulled back and you're moving very slow in your head, thinking about, again, going this alone. Ten of Swords. There is a lot of old pain, old stubborn pain here. And Spirit is guiding you regardless. If you want to get rid of this frustration, you have to shed your skin in terms of what love means. And for some of you, there's almost like a martyrdom in regards to love. So the future energy here, I feel that you are going to walk away, but not very far. It could just be an emotional detachment for some of you. Eight of Swords with the Two of Swords. This is an attempt at protecting yourself from pain. But this is kind of pushing this to, you know, an end of a cycle. But what it could be doing is starting the cycle over again. There needs to be communication here. You need to understand what this person's self-esteem level is and why they've been reading these books or watching these videos, because they've been trying, I feel like they've been trying to do it to revive things to make you see them differently, not necessarily to come across badly. Like while you're sleeping, I feel like that's part of what they're doing. They're trying to improve themselves. For some of them, it could be taking online classes or something like that. Yeah, I feel like if you have this communication, it will remove all of these doubts that you have. And then, there we go. Brand new transformative start in love. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, that's having everything kind of come together. But you can't do it without having that communication and understanding where this person is coming from. So, let's go ahead and get, what do you want? You want a couple of these? Okay, they want to get a couple of these from the universe. Okay, yes, they say that there's a transformation that needs to happen here. And for some of you, it's about, okay, getting up in the middle of the night and having a conversation with this person. You're mirroring their energies. You're projecting from their energies. It's very old shadow wounds. You may even be trying to listen in on things that are going on the other side of doors, trying to tune in and figure out what they are doing. And they're just trying to make choices, okay? They're just trying to figure out their path in life. Do you want this one? Yes. Okay. All right. So, let me give you some oracle messages here before I move to that extended. I love all the guidance on transformation here. Butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Okay, that's beautiful. I do feel that this is happening kind of in layers for you, like cycles, that this is happening for you. Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Yeah, you don't need to go around pushing people around with your horns to prove to them who you are and what you are doing. It's funny because the humility makes me laugh. Because I was in a group and this person made a comment about, well, I'm such and such, like a title, but I don't go around saying that because I'm so humble. And that kind of negates the whole idea of being humble. Dragonfly magic. Now, the dragonfly is beautiful the way that it transforms. And it is about transformation. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. And we've got this like sort of lotus flower getting ready to start opening up. And if there's a couple others that have closed still. And we've got the 3 butterflies here, the 3 flowers here. I feel like, again, this is coming in like layers. Okay. You're peeling these layers back. And then you get your strength. Lion, higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. Spirit out of my head, majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Okay, I feel like, so the one spirit that's in my head, I feel either English is not their first language, or, and they're really connecting me to the idea of tribe. So I feel like whoever's watching, someone is watching here, your ancestor, okay, sees themselves as being indigenous. and English is not their first language. And they are saying, all right, this is like a royalty. This is like a royal couple. And they're showing me this as the strength here is, they're saying the shaman and the high priestess. Okay. So I do feel that it's about realizing your ancestors are guiding you. And they want you to communicate, because I feel that for most of you, okay, you want it over here, the shadow is blocking this magic kindling of this high energetic couple. And that is what you are wanting. What you're afraid of here, though, is that you may feel stronger about this person than they do about you. And that's old wounding. Okay, you say, I try to keep an open mind. Spirit's saying, try a little harder by having the communication that you really need for this connection to move into that creation mode. All right, so I'm going to move into the extended, see what's going on for this person a little deeper. What are their intentions, possible outcomes, what else Spirit wants to guide you on in that. Then I'm going to move into the spiritual mastery. I want Spirit to guide me on lessons that you need as you are going through these layers, these 3 layers of transformation, and why you're so fearful that there is more going on here than meets the eye, and what the underlying energy for you is in regards to that. All right. So I hope that this helps you, and I hope to see you guys there, either over in the Patreon community, or again, you can click on the link over to Vimeo at, Vimeo / it's vimeo.com/MindsetUnicorn, and you can go either place and get those videos. All right. Much love, guys. See you later. Okay, Pisces. Let's see what Spirit wants to discuss here. What do you want, Spirit? I feel a lot of pressure here. Okay. So they really want you to keep that in mind. Okay, let's look at this person. This person has had a lot of heartache. All right, could be very associated with divine feminine. Lots of their power being taken away. All right. We've got the heartache and loss here with the solar plexus chakra here in their past energy. Okay. Current energy here is that they're trying to have hope, but they keep getting drugged back to the past. Now, this feels like them. It could be you, because we saw that in your original reading. But they are really trying to see if they can have patience for this to grow. But it's really hard for them. They keep getting pulled away from what they see as this light, as this hope. And for some of you, it is every time this, possibilities of things opening back up start to happen, this person starts to feel like nothing's going to happen. Like this isn't going to, they're never going to get to where they need to be. And that's a struggle for them.